do, do. Do, do, dee, dee, do, dee, 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 do. Do, do, dee, do, dee, dee, do, do, dee, dee. I gotta do the music. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear Owl?
Ah,
Please let me know because if you know in the past we've been having some trouble with the audio. So
Hans.
hey, no, that was you. It's your fault.
That was not me. The one time
Hey, what's up,
that I said
classified?
it would be fine.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. We kind
Mr.
of have a
Classified said E.
huh?
Mr. Classified said E,
Yeah.
and
E.
I agree.
E for EA Sports. It's in the game, man. It's in
E.
the game. So we have a lot to talk about, guys. Ever since the update released, I gotta
There's
give
been a
my honest
lot.
opinions here. Oh, sorry, I'll go ahead.
I was gonna say there's been a lot. There's been a lot of glitches. I'm sure that Hans probably accidentally used them.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure we all accidentally used the freaking exploits and stuff like that.
No, I didn't.
And the
'Cause
glitches.
I'm
At
running
some
Thunder
point.
Soul. I'm running Thunder Soul in Eternal Winter. There's literally no glitch for those.
I mean, you never know. There could be a bug that we're not aware of. So,
Fair.
but yeah, it's gonna be quite the podcast. We did have, well, I did try to have Kazak over. He's dealing with some real life stuff, so hopefully I'll message him again and see if we can have Kazak over probably next Saturday. I'm hoping.
Correct.
It would be nice to get a dev insight point of view.
This is going to be a long podcast, I feel.
I mean, yeah, we have quite a lot to talk about. Let me show you my bullet points. There you go.
Oh god, you have bullet points.
I have bullet points, bro. I got bullet points. That's how much we have to talk about in this update.
I don't like this.
I'm unprepared, man. I make bullet points, okay? That's how much I gotta talk about this update. Oh yeah, I also got.
I mean,
huh?
I was gonna say I find it pretty funny. I think there's been like 100 or 200 bans in the past like week and a half of the update being released.
Yeah. I also gotta pull up that apology letter from the devs here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Cause we're also gonna talk.
I believe
about
it's
that.
in announcements.
Is it? Is it in announcements?
I don't know.
Let me see if I can pull it up because that's also gonna be a.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna scroll through server highlights because
See if you can find it first.
I tried. I cannot. I went back a few months.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot to talk about, guys. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my opinion first and my first impression of this update.
It released on what, the 5th, right?
Yeah, it released on the 5th. Yeah.
Ugh.
My honest opinion, guys, I am 50-50 with this update. There is a lot of things that I am enjoying, and there's also a lot of things
that need some shoe polish on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. To say the least.
Here we go. I think I can pull it up here.
It's mainly a Hans problem because, like, you know, his PC is so bad that he can barely run Dauntless.
No, the funny thing is my PC can handle the game, right? But there's something going on with Epic Games where it's like AMD graphics cards are like kapooing or whatever. So it's like crashing everything. Hi you guys, how you guys doing?
Arcane just insulted me on a level that I didn't know was possible.
What did he say?
Because me and Chrome Fish were saying Yeah, well, I'm more durable. I slammed my head into a pole and didn't feel it, and then Arcane goes, "Can't imagine you have much to damage up there."
Yeah. So yeah, my opinion. We're gonna start by talking about the Awakening release update. Let's be honest, guys. This update released not with the most welcoming arms. I'm just gonna say, I'm pretty sure all
Well,
of you guys have seen the Reddits, and the Discord was a freaking war zone.
it got released, and we, like, all of us veteran players were fine, and then the new
Hmm.
players just kind of, like, threw it in the trash immediately.
Yeah, like
Like, no,
we're in the
no,
Discord, and like
absolutely not.
people started showing up that we haven't even seen before in the Discord, that haven't even played for years and stuff. Started giving their opinion. It was a war zone, man. It still kind of is a war zone,
There was a
but
There
yeah,
was one dude. If you look in warnings, I think it was a few days back. Which warnings has been a whole thing now in
hmm,
the Dauntless chat.
yep,
There was one dude who said that he was sent here by somebody from Twitter, saying to go review bomb every Dauntless thing that you can.
yeah, man. I don't even know how. Yeah, I'm trying to like stay positive. I'm trying to support the devs. So yeah,
Yeah, especially because like especially like Brent and Aurelia and people like that, like without them we wouldn't
yeah,
like Dauntless wouldn't be spinning.
yeah. But like I said, I'm 50-50 on this update. I am enjoying, the weapon switching. I am enjoying the actual battling and stuff. Some of the mechanics are broken. The damage right now in Dauntless is broken as fuck. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen the videos on YouTube that a lot of people are posting with like the Eternal
Like
Winter Axe and the Golden Claws.
okay, Eternal Winter isn't that broken.
It's broken, bro. It's broken.
Alright, listen, shut up, Skies of Austria user.
It's broken. Hey, don't insult my Scas of Ostia, man.
Then don't come at my Eternal Winter.
I wasn't coming after. I'm just saying it's broken. Okay. Jeez. But yeah, like the damage right now in Dauntless is broken and stuff. The major thing that I have an issue with right now is actually the Dauntless store. Because a lot of those prices
Mm,
don't even make fucking sense. And it's not really Phoenix's Labs, it's actually Forte Labs' fault because they are the parent company for Phoenix Labs right now.
did you say prices or prizes?
The prices.
Hmm. And Chrome, like, sure, it's broken, but not nearly as close as Ostia.
Your
Ostia
microphone
is
is glitching.
my mic is glitching.
Yeah, you sound like a robot. Hey,
What about
Laurie,
now?
welcome. Welcome to the podcast, Laurie. Glad to have you here.
Do I sound like a robot now?
Kind of, just a little bit. It sounds better now, though.
Okay, I think it was because I was spitting something.
Yeah.
Chrome, I agree. Sure, it can be broken, but that's literally because it has crit
Mm-hmm.
and because it has one of the talents actually for it is you gain 2 stacks of crit before
It's right here.
you hit with the legendary, which the legendary is already kind of cracked. And
Yeah.
then there's your guys' Ostia, which the devs are already like, yeah, no, this is definitely the most broken weapon.
Yeah, so like, what are some of the things that you noticed right away that was broken when the update released?
Firestorm.
Firestorm? Yeah, man, Firestorm was
Firestorm
actually
with
pretty
the
good.
yes,
Hmm.
but the reckless leap, farther you go, more damage.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Uh,
One build that's actually broken right now. It's Sky
right,
Sebastia and
it's
Firestorm.
one. I mean, Hans, you've seen my build, and I cleared things faster than you.
Yeah, that's because I wasn't using Sky Sebastian and Firestorm. When you put that with Tempest, it's just nothing but just spamming stuff.
I mean, yeah, but I have 14 speed, 19 stacks of might, and 13 stacks of crit. I don't think you're beating that.
I will. Anyway,
No.
yeah. Let's move on to the update. Yeah, it like I said, it's 50-50 for me. What's it like for you, Owl?
It's pretty cool, but it was kind of sucky that us veterans had to redo the main quest.
Yeah, that training grounds part is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Because the only thing that was really holding us back was time, not resources.
Yep.
And then for newer players, it was resources and time. Which, by the way, newer players are still complaining how many parts it takes for
Let me move this over here. Well, I mean,
for talent upgrading.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Icky? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not really good with names. Sorry about that. But
I just call him Sov.
Sov?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, newer players are definitely gonna be screwed in this update. As well as some of the veterans, because leveling up right now, the XP gain right now is like super slow right now, even for us veterans right now. So
I agree with Chrome. Because he just said locking weapons behind a time wall / paywall not that great. At least put it at the end of the free pass. And make the level 100 to balance it.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it's supposed to be it's time gated as well, so
yeah, I was gonna say
there's that.
So it is. I admit that it is kind of frustrating that probably the most broken weapon right now is like you have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I myself, I don't even use it because I don't even want to go down to that level. That's how broken it is.
Yeah. Then we also have to talk about the exploits that people are using in Trials and in Gauntlet. It's ridiculous, man, the amount of time that people are getting on the Trials board because of the exploit.
In fact, Cinco said earlier that they shut the Trials down.
Yeah, they removed the board temporarily until they get that fixed.
He said though that if anybody could beat 23 seconds without using a glitch,
yeah,
then he would count it. But if 50 or more people got under 23 seconds, then he would have to raise the cap because it would have already missed.
Yep. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead and talk about the letter to the community that the devs released. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and see what the Steam review number is right now.
Oh god. Okay, before Hans pulls this page up, keep in mind, people are review bombing the game.
I know, yeah. I just want to see what it's at right now, though. This has nothing to do with like the actual review stuff. Jesus Christ, it is at 1,265 negative reviews, and that's with people bombing the crap out of it.
Yup.
My God, let me just read one. It says, founder for the game, been playing since technical alpha February 2017, back when the game had its own launcher. Put 2,100 plus hours in while I was on Epic Games. These are dark days for Dauntless. Wow.
I mean, I was also a founder, and I don't see how it's really dark days for Dauntless.
Yeah. We have someone else say, took away all your progress with no notice or explanation. There was notice and there was explanation if you read the blogs. And shoved most stuff behind paywall and removing most features. Do not get this game. So yeah, this right here is a review bomb.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because there
'Cause
was explanation. There was
they
blogs
paid
and stuff.
like they literally paywalled one weapon,
Mm-hmm.
which granted Dauntless like it had never done that before, but like come on. Like if you're looking at like Call of Duty and things like that and then you're complaining about Dauntless being pay to win, like
Yep. Because like this has been, noted in the actual dev blogs. They talked about this.
yeah.
So, like there was actual notice. All right, so Al, do you have anything before we move on to that letter?
No, I don't actually.
All right, so I'm not gonna read this whole thing because there is quite a lot. I'm just gonna read some of the important stuff here, and that's gonna be the where's the TLDR? And the next step. We already know some of this stuff, so I'm trying to find the TLDR here. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so the TLDR here is that advanced players should be able to move through these pretty quickly, both due to the resources we granted to help get you through them and due to your game knowledge. So basically what they're saying is us veterans will be able to have a head start other than everyone else because of what we know and because of the resources that we already have before the update. Yeah, it's not really an apology letter, to be honest.
Did they call it a apology letter?
No, they call it a letter to the Dauntless community. Yeah. Which is not really meant to be an apology letter.
Krampus, welcome. You're not super late. This is gonna be a very long podcast today.
Yep. All of this stuff we already know. It was in the dev blog. We already know about the canisters. I am gonna read the next step here.
Okay.
So let me pull up the chat so you guys are here with me.
Pull up the chat, like
Pull up the chat, man. I got this. Okay. Get your blankets and pillows, guys. I'm about to put you to sleep with my amazing reading voice here. Okay.
And then you look up and see Hans looking dead into your soul, and you you can't sleep anymore. Like
I'm just staring at you with my big old eyes and shit. All right, so the next step. Oh, Krampus. Oh, this letter, the one that got the community angry when they said they won't revert to. Yeah, pretty much. That's this letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next step.
Hans, do we have to review this letter?
I mean, I'm just going through the important stuff. Okay, so let me just read it. Okay, let me just read it. Okay. It says we're gonna read the first paragraph here. As with any major update, we have some reported issues to address in future patches. And with an update of this scale, and particularly with the update to Unreal Engine 5, which I think is a pain in my ass, because this thing is causing me to crash every 5 seconds. To support ongoing development...
Skill issue.
Shut up.
Anyway, go on.
To support ongoing development, despite the best efforts of all our internal teams and external supporters, things are less polished than we like them to be. And yes, that is true. Back in the closed beta server, we did let the devs know that, hey, you guys can't release the update in this state. Because it's not quite finished and there's still a lot of bugs, and they knew that too, and they didn't want to release it, but because Forte Labs is pushing that deadline, they had no choice.
And then Shrike has an invisible tornado, which I know it upsets a lot of newer, a lot of newer players because they don't understand how slow or how fast it moves, etc. But for older players and or for people that played before the update, it's really just second-hand nature to kind of just dodge it.
Yep. Chrome said he's 70-30 for the update. All right. I mean,
70-30 in what way? 70
yeah, like,
good, 30
so
bad?
they say it's been in the work only since 2024 too. I mean, yeah, they just got back from finishing Fae Farm. You know.
Yeah, also, like, they've been planning this update for how long, Hans?
It's, I think it was since 2020.
3,
So like 3 years?
4 years? But yeah.
Because they took 2 years to work on Fae Farm, and then there was also that massive, like, the major layoff as well. So that's a lot.
Yeah, Chrome. Even if they said that they needed more time, and their parent company decided, no, you have to push this update out now. It wasn't the devs' choice.
Yeah, that's the thing with Forte Labs. They don't really care anything, you know, they only care about money. That's all they care about. So, it's not Phoenix Labs, it's Forte Labs. That's the parent company for the game. So we're gonna go ahead and move on here. We have already developed server-side hotfixes to address the following issues. Carconos was spawning with part health that was far too high, and so parts could not be realistically broken, which is still too high because I can't get the fucking tail. So
yeah, I was gonna say they just found out about the tail being most of its health.
Yeah, the freaking part health on that thing is ridiculous. Some returning players could not progress with the training ground quest after completing Bosun's Welcome Back. I know that Aurora was also affected by that. She couldn't get the actual quest to appear. Fixing an issue. Oh, go ahead.
The quest, I couldn't get the actual quest to appear, and then I kind of just did what I figured the quest would want me to do, and then it appeared.
Yeah. Krampus said, I did some research and I forgot who, but a guy who was on the Game Awards wanted to purchase the cancelled game Phoenix Lab was working on, but they haven't gotten it. Yeah, the Project Dragons. Project Dragons, I think it was called. Yeah, Project Dragons or Haven something. That was actually a really good game. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Fixing an issue where some tracker data could be lost during the Awakening migration. We don't really care about trackers. Who cares about trackers?
I know a good amount of people that care about trackers, like Aurora.
Oh, true. Unreliable recognition of Steam players' language settings. We don't care about languages. You can play it in Japanese. Who cares? Just hit Behemoth. That's all you need to know, okay?
Bonk.
Yep, bonk. And as mentioned earlier in this post, we granted all returning pre-Awakening players with the Golden Claws, Twin Suns, and Netherlights from the start of the game.
And Silver Sword.
And the Silver Sword, yep.
Which Silver Sword sucks, don't use it. As a sword main myself, now. I can say that.
I mean, it's not that bad if you're trying to, like, do crowd control for Fauna and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, but then you look at Thunder Soul.
I mean, yeah, Thunder Soul is better than Silver Sword, but still, Thunder Soul can't really control Fauna, you know, so...
It literally takes two or three hits. That's it.
Let's continue here. We continue to work on potential hotfixes for the following: a small number of returning players who did not get the expected crowns or weapon tokens during the Awakening migration. Yes, I know a couple of them that still don't have the Reforged crowns. That's sad. Returning players who unlock all the new notes in the Slayer's Path before accepting the side quest, the Slayer's Path, cannot complete it, blocking consumable crafting. Oof, it's a...
Oh, Hans. They didn't even leave a legacy page for, Middleman.
Oh, that's true. Shit. Poor Middleman. Doesn't even get recognized.
Yeah, Middleman kind of just, like, you know, I just thought about, if he was, like, a time traveler or something, then he probably just erased himself from that timeline.
What if the Middleman is actually Doomslayer and he had to go back to hell?
Okay, stop.
He had to go back to hell and slay some demons, man. Okay, Behemoths were not cutting it for him. He had to rip and tear demons. Okay.
I'm highly concerned.
Alright, investigating a couple of server crash and disconnect issues in certain gameplay scenarios, which I'm still dealing with, and a lot of people in the community are also dealing with. Alright.
Dealing with what?
The crashes.
Oh yeah, that's a skill issue.
Yeah, you're a skill issue. Shut up.
Well, that's not true because I haven't crashed once. So
You and your freaking sword over here.
hey, and I still clear things faster than you.
Yeah, keep dreaming. We also want to broadly address issues with performance and graphics following the Awakening update. While best efforts were made following our engine upgrade to get the game running performantly on all our main platforms. What?
Guys, did you notice how Hans kind of just like quickly swept under the rug that I actually cleared things quicker than him? Because he said, yeah, keep dreaming, and then quickly moved on. That means I'm not lying.
Nah, we're gonna put that to the test later.
There's a spider. Hold on, 1 second.
Kill that spider. Alright,
well, I gotta grab Chunkla.
This part is not really important. Let's get to the Frostfall part, the part that everybody wants to know. Do we have Frostfall this year? Let's go ahead and find out. Pretty sure we are, yeah. Our next update is currently planned to roll out on December 19th, which is only like 4 days away. That's actually pretty good. Because of the process of launching Awakening across our various platforms, this update will include not just fixes to this issue reported from the live game since launch, but also fixes from the last few weeks of internal development. Amongst many of the other fixes and adjustments, this update is currently planned to address fixing a server client desync that could result in behemoth attacks hitting you before they visual. Yes, fix this, please. Okay, I've been getting hit before the actual behemoth even freaking does the attack, so it's actually really good fix. Moving to the Carcano's main quest to be non-blocking, so players can get the Dauntless trials and heroic escalation modes faster. That's good. Improvements to usability in the newer screens, such as My Slayer, Weapon Infusion, and Talent Crafting. Okay. Many fixes and adjustments for reporting issues with the new weapons, as well as targeted buffs. Okay, but where's the Frostfall stuff? Alright, so also launching alongside update blah 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 is this year's Frostfall. Yay, so we are getting Frostfall this year. Dauntless December seasonal event. Expect lots of cosmetic rewards available for earnable Frostfall coins, including 3 stylish new holiday sweater transmogs, as well as all new gameplay activity featuring the cheerless Sherog, and a new limited time crown to earn. Yay, so we are getting new stuff this Frostfall.
Hey, alright.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all of that for this letter.
Okay. Server highlights.
Alright, you go ahead and read your server highlights. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. We already did Steam reviews, okay?
Okay, well, there's actually a new one that just happened today, I think, Frost said. Also, Frost is definitely an undercover dev.
Yes, he's definitely a dev. Wait, which one are we on?
So, if you go into the Dauntless official server, and you type, exclamation mark weapons and or exclamation mark talents.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. They give new FAQ.
Oh, okay.
So, yay.
Yeah, so we got a buff for that now.
And then, hold on.
We're giving Scar Nasher's tail. Oh god.
Well, that's not true. That's not true.
Can you imagine Scar with Nasher's tail?
Here, I'll read like paragraphs and stuff.
Wait, how do you want to read this? From where to what?
Well, we kind of have to read it from Josh saying just wanted to pop my head in to all the way to when it launched.
Wait, hang on.
Josh said, just wanted to pop my head in to say hi. It's obviously been a very busy, noisy, challenging week here, and we're taking time to really consider as much feedback as we can and consider our path forward to bring you the best Dauntless we can. I assure you that you're all being heard, and we're thinking and talking a lot about next steps, where plans we had already planned are still solid, and where we need to focus focus our attention or pivot. I hope we'll have more to say on this, and some actions to support those words early next week. That said, even if it's a weird one, it's still a Friday, and around here that means a leak. See you next Thursday for 2.1.1 and Frostfall, friends. And until then, we hugely appreciate you.
Okay, where are you? Is that like all the way at the top, or what the hell? Where's that at?
Closer to the bottom.
Huh?
It's closer to the bottom.
It's closer to the bottom.
Yeah, it happened 13/12/2024.
Okay, yeah, okay. I see the new little logo right there. Is that a Cherog? Yeah, Cherog with like a Christmas hat on and everything. You know how Blazeworks has? I mean, okay, so yeah, we are gonna get an XP increase for the islands as well, so that's actually pretty good. They're gonna expand it to all these Surge Islands, so that's actually really awesome.
Oh, okay. Frost, the issues with revives/consumables not being usable should now be fixed, at least according to Cinco. We recommend you change maps if you haven't in the last 20 minutes or so you get a fresh server instance, because people the other day were having issues with that.
Yeah. So that's actually pretty good. Let's see.
Oh!
Any other highlights here worthy of mentioning?
Oathkeepers. The other Aether Strikers.
Oh,
so somebody asked Cinco if I don't know if you're the right guy to ask, Cinco, but do you know if the Oathkeepers are gonna get a buff? The weapon seems pretty underwhelming, and Cinco said, "I'm not the right guy to ask, but they are going to get a buff."
Oh yeah, that was Jiro.
Jiro didn't ask that.
Yeah, that should have been Jiro. I saw it.
No, somebody named Wido asked that.
Oh, that's weird. Because Jiro asked the assassin question.
Weird.
Well, that's pretty much all the good server highlights, I suppose.
Oh, okay, so the hunger got buffed. Because Frost said, technically what I said is probably still NDA, but it's better than letting people think nothing is happening. And Josh said, here you go, a little patch note preview so Frost doesn't have to go to Dale. Buffs the hunger. Basic attack damage is increased by 10 to 20% each hit. Attacks grant 3 meter per hit. Active talent 2 buffed from 5% to 15%. Passive talent 1 buffed from 30% to 40%. Passive talent 2 now also works with passive talent 5.
Yep.
And passive talent 5 no longer gives a defense penalty. It now just gives 4 defense while in Verge of Night.
Yes, and Chrome, yes, we are going to address the curiosity bug as well. Let me just go through some of the announcements here for the dev responses first, and then we'll talk about that bug. Alright, so some hotfixes while we work on the main patch. Unable to log in due to a lot of character data has been fixed. That's for the Steam side, of course. This fix did not work for all players, and we're digging in a resolution and fix. So if you were trying to log in to Steam and you couldn't, that's kind of the thing that they're talking about right here. Some players were missing Reforged Crowns. We already talked about that in the letter. Crashes when fighting Malkarion and using Ether Bands. Temporary fix deployed. Okay, that was also a big issue that was crashing people.
Oh no. Hans went to announcements.
Yeah.
he left me alone in server highlights.
Switch to announcement, boy. See, I am faster than you.
Well, no, because you just, like, skipped, like, a good amount of things in server highlights.
I'm faster. Shush.
Like, in fact, somebody asked, you guys planning on making a boss for the high-tier players, which requires a crazy amount of skill, aka Legend Behemoths. And Josh said, Legend Behemoths are coming in the new year, final timing to be decided. The encounters are great, we're working on the mode around them.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Legends either.
So you're slow.
Alright, so there are other issues that need a patch to fix, like Max Slayer's path before the quest to unlock a node, for example, and those will be in the incoming patch. More details to come. Yes, that's the patch on the 19th. Cinco say, hey Slayers, due to exploits on the leaderboards and wanting to keep integrity for genuine competitors, we're going ahead and disable the leaderboards for now. That's what happened with the whole trial thing with the damage increase bug right there. The issue where players couldn't log in has been fixed. If you are missing any stuff from it, like Daily Platinum, please write into support and we'll make it right. That's again for like the Steam side, I guess. Regarding the trials leaderboards, please keep trying your best. If you think you can best 23 seconds time and don't have the title for top 5 current threshold, we will credit anyone that doesn't have it and did not use an exploit with the title. To be clear, this is the top 5 legit at the end. The 23 seconds was only the current ranking. If 50 of you beat it, there's gonna be a new barrier for top 5. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't do that earlier.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, please, for the love of God, make the Dino client side only about alluring moons. Had 3 people with them in an escalation. I was boxed in 90% of the time. And Brent, as most of you know, said we're disabling collision on them.
Yeah, I like my dinosaurs having collision. Get to like re-ammo my hammer. I don't think they should get rid of the dinosaurs collision.
The already kind of broken hammer, yeah, that
Yes.
one. And also, yeah, it's kind of better that they're getting rid of the Dino's collision because, you know, now the ones that don't have it can, you know, actually deal damage. That's wild.
I like my dino collision, man. Don't get rid of it.
No, too bad. They're already getting rid of it.
No. Alright, so
Got
anyway.
4 days.
Anyway. Let's talk about this curiosity glitch that happened. Because it was actually quite interesting.
Do we have to talk about it?
Yes.
It's kind of still going on though.
We still have to talk about it. I mean, everybody already knows about it.
That's true, but like... Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't think it's still going on though, because there was a patch that fixed it, but... Basically, all curiosities...
No, Are you blind, sir?
I am a horse, sir.
Yes, and I'm an owl without glasses on right now.
You have better vision than me.
I'm farsighted and nearsighted. Excuse you.
See, Chrome said it's patched.
Good.
Yeah. It's been patched for 2 days.
Good.
But yeah, basically you can get infinite frostful gifts from the curiosities, since the curiosities were infinite for like a certain amount of time. And you could get like infinite bounty tokens from them. So, yeah.
No, what are you talking about?
What do you mean, no?
I definitely didn't get...
You didn't get bounty tokens? Skill issue.
I definitely didn't get like 500, 700, 2,000 bounty tokens. No.
Skill issue.
I would never. Anyway, moving on. So the legend
He did it. I'm snitching. It was Owl.
The legend behemoths.
What about
there's going to, because for people that don't know, that are just tuning into the podcast and or are newer to Dauntless and they didn't know that there was going to be. There's going to be a Legend Shrike, a Legend Riftstalker, Valamir, Skarn, Scrave, Karbok, Thavit, Nezaga, Pangar, Charog, Elira, and Helion. I mainly am not excited for Elira and Thavit.
Yeah, me neither. They're gonna be way too fast, especially Sabi. Sabi's already fast enough.
Yeah, and then Brent said that he made it so then Thavit is 2 times faster than normal Thavit.
Oh god.
And Aether charged. Always.
Oh,
always.
Alright, so...
And then Legend Elira doesn't have to use glyphs anymore.
Yeah.
It masters all the elements.
that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and move on here. I do want to get into the last dev response, and then we're gonna go into some of the Reddit posts. Yeah, let's dig into some of those delicious Reddit posts.
We actually
So
probably can't. You actually probably can't.
What do you mean?
Dig into Reddit fully because Frost said that he stopped monitoring it.
I know, but we can still view the post.
Yeah, that's true. But I just wouldn't fully scroll on r/Dauntless.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and get into this dev.
He stopped. He stopped monitoring it, and he said, "Yeah, no, there was too much NSFW images and blah blah blah. I kind of just stopped controlling it." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
But that's when he shut down the image posting and stuff, so people stop posting porn and shit. Posting my idea of Embermain with a dildo, okay? Because it's good.
We can't.
It's good.
We can't.
I think it's a good idea. I will encourage people to dodge.
It's not.
Okay? Embermain behemoths with genitalia. Okay.
We don't have to bring this up.
Fluffy for president. I will give you behemoths for genitalia in 2025. It's both for me, bro. Okay, I got you. Anyway.
The elections are in 2028.
Anyway, okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and...
Hold up. Let me just... Hold on, guys. The current owner of the podcast is kind of being a lunatic. Let me kick him real quick.
What are you talking about?
Let me just disconnect Hans real quick. I'll take over.
You take over for me? You take over for me then?
No.
Then you're just gonna have to get hit with that dildo if you don't want to dodge. Yeah, Embermain Shalong in your face. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this actual dev response. This was from one of the older devs over in Phoenix Labs that worked on the game before. She wasn't happy with how the update turned out, so we're gonna have to go ahead and read about this. It says, former Dauntless dev decries Awakening update as blatantly not player focused. Yeah. And it says, it's not just the veteran players who are extremely upset at the Awakening update for Dauntless. The game's former associate producer Jesse Lee Gagnon, apologies if I butchered that name, has also spoken out against the update, expressing her dismay at the direction that multiplayer RPG has taken. Gagnon, a former developer on League of Legends, oh yeah, I think she was like the artist and stuff for Phoenix Labs, and one of the first devs on Dauntless, marks her deeply personal time with the game and Phoenix Labs, explaining how she was among the 5 developers who pitched the game to the studio, and how burnout from working with Riot and on Dauntless caused her to take her leave from the studio for her health. And she said here in quotes, I care that much about Dauntless surviving and shipping to the world that I gave my body and mind to those critical days, and then spent the following 6 months in serious recovery. Wow, that's actually quite serious right there. She gave it her all. Then it says, it's because of that effort that she felt the need to call out the transformation that Dauntless took with the Awakening update. Saying Dauntless today is no longer free to play or free to slay. They've got it, the core gameplay and the crafting mechanics, the essence of the Slayers, who I named just over 10 years ago, has been in fact slayed to ribbons. We never would have made decisions that are so blatantly not player focused. And yeah, that is true. This is when
Where are we reading this from?
Huh?
Where are we reading this from?
This is from the massively.com website.
Okay.
Massively overpowered website, yeah.
I was gonna say, because I'm not looking at it, and I kind of spaced out for a second. And the way that you were kind of just droning on, it sounded like Yahoo made a thing on Dauntless, and I was like, bro, if we're looking at Yahoo, I'm not, I'm gone.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and continue. It says Gannon now works at Champion Colleagues Game Studio, and so explained that her privileged position in academia allows her to speak out about the game, where she closes with a message to Phoenix Labs and to the blockchain company that bought it out on the sly, which is Forte Labs. Emphasis hers. Do better with Dauntless, please. If not for us creators, for the players. And you know, she is actually correct. You know, ever since Forte Labs took over Dauntless, things have been
Kinda sucked.
Yes, this is where all that monetization and all these loot boxes are coming from. These outrageous prices is all because of Forte Labs.
Yeah, to be honest, there was a point in time where I kind of considered quitting Dauntless because they took over.
Yep. So I actually I understand that, you know, Phoenix Labs wanted to like become independent and stuff, but I'm not sure why the actual CEO of Phoenix Labs went with Forte Labs.
You know? Oh no, that was.
Yeah, and you know that the funny thing is though, like the devs had no idea this happened because all of this happened in secrecy.
Yeah.
So the devs didn't have an actual idea that this was happening until they, you know, it was too late. They signed their applications and then they were told, you know, this. Yeah.
Which honestly, like, respect to Aurelia and Forged, like, because Aurelia has stuck through with Dauntless through thick and thin. And then, if I'm not wrong, I believe Forged just joined, right?
What, Forte Labs?
No. Phoenix Labs, or is that me being smooth?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe. But yeah, like Forte Labs is kind of the one responsible for the direction that Phoenix Labs is going, you know, right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm telling people not to be angry at the devs, be angry at Forte Labs because they are the ones that are actually making the game kapooey, pretty much.
Krampus said that there's a rumor going around that they didn't read the TOS and papers properly and just signed it without much knowledge, thus causing the chaos we have now.
Well, that's the thing though, it's not a rumor though, because it was the CEO who handled that part. You know, the CEO actually knew about the company and chose not to tell the employees, which are the devs, until it was already too late. Because they want to keep everything hush-hush. That's why, you know. I'll show you here in a second. Let me see. Because I know they bought it in secrecy. The Forte Labs bought the company in secrecy and didn't want anybody else to know. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it says former employees of Phoenix Labs and Rumble Games say that they were told to keep blockchain platform Forte Labs purchase of their employers an absolute secret. So yeah, it was said to be a secret. Nobody else knows. So everything was kept hush hush.
Yeah.
Yep. And that is this dev's response. What do you have to say, Owl? You okay?
Yeah.
You sound like you're sleeping over there.
No.
You getting sleepy, man? Getting sleepy on me?
Actually, no. I stayed up till like 2 a.m. yesterday.
Am I making you sleepy? Is my voice making you sleepy?
No. It's actually scaring me to the point where I'm wide awake.
I'm scary? What? How dare you?
Well, I'm sorry, but like, alright, Jigsaw, like, chill out.
Petition for rubber-wielding behemoths to snoo the CEO. Yeah, I'll sign that petition. in a heartbeat. All right, so what we're gonna do now?
What was the petition?
To Robert Duck, the CEO, with Snoo Snoo.
Ah.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and read some of these Reddit posts real quick. Just because I'm curious. The first post here says armor and sell constructive criticism and feedback. Let's go ahead and read that real quick. Oh, massively long. Hell no, we're not reading that. Okay, our shard drop rates glitch or massively nerfed. Okay, I've killed 15 frame roars and counting and have not got one of his to drop. I tried farming Riftstalker 2, but only did him 10 times without drop. I'm breaking all parts each time, and I remember it only taking 2 or maybe 3 kills if I was unlucky in the past to get the shard dropped. Yeah, I'm not sure if RNG is working right now, because ASCII was also having trouble getting the epic drop from Carcanos after he killed like thousands of them. Owl, you're still alive? Owl, I think Owl died, guys. Owl, talk to me.
What did you say?
I thought you died.
No, I was taking dog out.
You were taking dog out. Okay.
Yeah, I was taking dog out.
It's okay, guys. He's okay. He's taking the dog out. Went unga boonga there for a second.
Way too hot outside.
Yeah, he's saving RU for Gauntlet later. Yeah. So you guys farmed and didn't get the epic drops? Yeah, seems like that's going around lately. Free to play Platinum. I played Dauntless like 2 to 3 years ago and recently came back to try out Awakening. I vaguely remember there is a way to get free Platinum in the past just by playing. Is it still possible? No, it is not. It was before because of the Hunt Pass gave you like free plat on the tracks, but now that is no longer a thing.
Where are you reading this?
Huh?
Where are you reading this?
Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in Reddit.
Yeah. You're more brave than me. I'm not diving into Reddit.
We delve into Reddit right now, so we can read some of this post right here, because yeah. Somebody says we're at the heroics. Just keep going through quests as you guys. Somebody says this is what a ruined game looks like. Bad hitboxes, bugs everywhere, weapon damage, and enemies on balance, total boredom to get to level 60. A weapon, etc, 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 link. I mean, I don't think the game is completely ruined. You know, we're still on the, what is this, the second week? Yeah, it's still early for us to say anything, you know? Yeah, a lot of people are saying, oh, the game is ruined, you know, this is the end for Dauntless. This is literally the second week of the update dropping, man. You gotta give it time. No update is perfect upon release. Then it says, bro, where are all my weapons? Yeah, that's... So basically, I'm seeing a lot of people who are complaining are the ones that didn't read the actual dev blogs or, you know, didn't read anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
So...
There was somebody who said, dude, they just took away all of my repeaters. Ugh, that's so mean. They didn't even let me know, blah, blah, blah. And funniest part is I was there, and me, Fino, Frost, and like 2 others kind of just like straight up roasted them for not knowing.
Yeah. But yeah, this is just people who haven't read the blogs, man. What the heck? All of this is
and
like in the blogs.
I directed somebody to the blogs and said, it's like a 4-minute read in total. Like, it's not bad. Like, you can do this. And they said, bro, I'm not reading in a Harry Potter book right now. And I was like, not even that much.
Yep. So, like, the next thing I do want to go ahead and talk about is the cell system. And this is where things get ugly.
Controversial?
This is where things get controversial and ugly. You know, this is the part where we don't we don't like. Before I get started,
I mean, I personally don't mind it.
Okay, so is that your opinion, Owl? What do you actually think of the cell system?
The cell system, I don't mind it because right now there's really only one meta, armor-wise, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, that's kind of
Like,
why I do mind it though, because there's no actual variety for builds, you know.
Yeah, but also at the same time, like there is some variety. It's just that the other ones suck.
Yeah. But like for me, the thing that I actually
like Hans's builds. Hans's builds suck.
Your builds suck. Shut up.
I literally improved on your build.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. You see, my builds are awesome. Okay, don't be jealous.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could just like I could just show you the build that I have.
Yeah, but
like you know, I could screen share.
But anyway, like I was saying, I do mind the cells right now, the cell system. I don't hate it, but I do kind of have my issues with it because at the same time, some of the cells that we actually need, like Overpower, Berserker, and all this stuff, it's like way too high, so you can't actually reach them. And that's kind of the part that I have
no, because Berserker, I literally have Berserker up and running on my build.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. If you want Berserker and you also want Overpower and like Predator, you can't have it. That's what I'm saying.
No. Why would you want Pred? Pred kinda sucks right now.
But that's what I'm saying though. If you want to have like 3 like cells that you know and love, you can have it because they're way too high.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're trying to like make a build with like absolute damage, you can only have like 1 or 2 of the cells that you actually want instead of all of them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's kind of iffy right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm making this build right here. This is what I'm talking about. You know, some of the cells here are like way too high. Like Assassin's Edge right here is too high. Assassin's Frenzy is too high. So yeah, you can still make this build.
Psycho.
Like, what? What do you mean I'm a psycho? What are you talking about?
It's not hard to create builds, I promise.
I'm not saying it's hard. You're not getting my point, Owl. You're not getting my point, Owl. Oh.
Getting your point.
This is why I'm gonna
not
cook
really.
you. This is why we're
mainly because I'm not paying attention.
Yes. This is why we're gonna cook you, Owl. You deserve to be cooked.
No.
Yes.
You're not cooking anything. I don't trust you to cook me.
Yes. But anyway, the cell system right now can definitely use some refining. It can definitely use some work. You know, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. You know what I'm saying?
In a second, I can show you a perfect 29 out of 29 build.
Show me your 29 out of 29 build then.
Okay, 1 second.
I'll be waiting here.
Yeah, good. You wait. Wait patiently.
But I'm not patient.
Well, I need to put armor on the thing, so give me a second.
Alright guys, give him a second.
Yeah. And then that needs to be that, so then it's this, and then that, and then that, and then this should be
And then that and this.
that. Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Okay.
Okay, we have the review.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what you're working with.
Ta-da!
Let's see here. So you have Acidic, Assassin's Edge, Berserker, the Construction, Energize, and Reuse. Yeah, that's not bad. What's the armor though?
And
scroll down to the armor. That's basically the same shit I had, man.
Yours, I remember the build that you gave me, and yours got me up to like 9 might. That's it.
But yeah, it's supposed to be different. That's the whole point of making
And
our own
then-
builds.
That's true. And then I put Revenant, and then Thunder Soul and Eternal Winter, because Eternal Winter's kind of cracked, and Thunder Soul, the way that I have it set up, is also kind of cracked, because it gets me up to 19 might in escalations.
Revenant is kind of like, it's been nerfed down a bit.
Not really. It prevents all healing for 15 seconds, but like and things like that. But every time that you gain a Void Orb, you gain 1 held stack of might.
Yeah. I kind of notice like less damage when I'm using Revenant for some reason.
Skill issue.
Shut up. Anyway, so yeah, like the soul system is definitely not the best soul system. It can definitely use some refining. Hopefully they are refining it, and hopefully we see a little bit of change in the upcoming patch on the 19th. But so far, I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna say I'm 50-50 with the soul system. It's more like 30-40, somewhere on that line.
Yeah.
With the soul system, because again, some of the souls are like way too high. So if we can like knock those down a little bit, that'll be so much great. But what do you think about the soul system, Al?
I don't mind it.
You mind it?
I say that if you're going to be unwise with your cell decisions and put cells in slots where you don't want them, then that's your fault.
Yeah. Skill issue? Is that what you're saying? Alright, so the thing that I do want to talk about now is the new strategy in the game, which I already made a video for this, but basically the new strategy in this game is pretty much to break parts so that you can activate the buffs for the cells that you have equipped in your build. So part break, part break, part break, that is the new strategy for the game.
I didn't hear the very last part.
So the new strategy for Dauntless is for part breaks. You gotta part break, part break, so that you can activate the buffs from the cells that you have equipped in your build. Because a lot of people are gonna be using Frenzy, a lot of people are gonna be using Assassin's Edge, they're gonna be using Reuse. So you're gonna need to break parts and repeat. You know, so PBR, part break, repeat. That is the new strategy for the game. Yep. What do you think, Al?
Which is... Personally, I'm skilled at the game, plus I have a really good build.
Skill issue.
So it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah. You know, he's still a little slower than I am, but you know, it's good. It's good. He is, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
No, I am not.
He suffers from a little skill issue, but yeah, it's okay. We can work with that. We can work through it.
I do not suffer from skill issue. That's you.
He suffers from a being cooked issue. Yep. So yeah, that is the strategy for right now. The strategy in Dauntless right now is to break as many parts as you can. So as long as you're breaking parts, you're getting your buffs, then you should be in control of the fight every single time. If you notice that you can't break parts as fast enough as you want to, then you need to rethink your build. You're going to have to add sharpen or anything that increases your part damage in order to break some parts.
I would recommend going for a crit and might. Because might stacks, each stack is 10% outgoing damage.
Yep.
And then crit isn't it like 2.5% crit damage?
I think so.
I can check. Hold up.
I didn't read.
I pinned it, so give me a second.
Like, who reads?
I read.
No, teach me.
No.
Teach me how to read, man. I can't read.
No, you don't need to.
We all need to. What do you mean?
So. Might gives plus 10% damage per stack while it's positive, negative 5% damage per stack while it's negative, and crit gives 5% crit chance and crit damage per stack while positive, and then plus 5% increased weak hit chance per stack while negative. And then, here, because I am eating.
You know, carb is also a really good sell. It gives you crit while behemoths are staggered.
It's nearly impossible to stagger behemoths
No,
nowadays.
Skies of Ostia.
Without Skies of Ostia.
And you also have Eternal Winter.
I mean, that's true. But...
Yeah. Or any axe. Any axe can pretty much stagger.
Yeah.
Just a skill issue.
Forget if there's any... Because it's Fury of the Mountain, Eternal Winter, and what? Oh, Reaper's Edge.
Yep. Reaper's Edge is goated. That weapon's definitely gonna be meta. Like, you can't be touched.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you can't be touched, basically, for a extended period of time. So you can pretty much just go into the void, charge your axe for, like, you know, a certain amount of time without being hit or staggered, and then you pretty much just charge up and set up your attacks there. So, we're coming up on the last two topics of the podcast, and what I do want to go ahead and talk about right now is the upcoming patch. You know, as we read on the letter and on the actual highlights and stuff, they're going to be releasing a couple of few fixes that will hopefully make the game, the update better, so that it can become more stable. I'm hoping, for me, the biggest issue right now is the crashing, so hopefully they fix the crashing, because I crash every 5 seconds, and it's really annoying. I am mostly crashing when I'm fighting the Carconos on Twilight's Domain, or any behemoth in Twilight's Domain, so hopefully they do fix that. So, do you experience any bugs yet, Owl, or...?
I'm on PS, so I haven't been crashing a lot. Like, in fact, I haven't crashed once.
Yeah. Any other
But,
bugs?
behemoths bugging and things like that.
True. Like, I know Boris is doing the freaking Harry Potter flying on the broom stuff. Like, whenever he tries to, like, enrage or jump, he's just, like, flies all over the map or whatever. Then you have the Shrike Invisible Hurricane thing. That's actually quite annoying.
I don't find it annoying because it goes in one it goes in one direction.
Yeah, but you know, if you're fighting another behemoth and you're not expecting it, and you still get hit by it, you know.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. And then you also have Karabak that is turning invisible, like fully invisible, and doesn't give you that reflective thing that he normally has when he goes invisible. So that's actually quite annoying.
I've had that happen to me. But I kind of just closed my eyes.
I mean, you can tell where he is if he, like, makes noise or whatever. I
was gonna say, I tracked him off of sound.
Yeah. And then there's also Stormclaw with some of his balls being invisible sometimes, which is actually quite annoying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a couple of other bugs, but right now those are, like, the major ones. There's also people that still can't log in for some reason, but hopefully they, you know...
That's a skill issue on their part.
Damn. Skill issue. You can't log in? Skill issue, man. Should have paid
your
taxes.
Exactly.
Should have paid your bills, man. Skill issue. So, yeah, that is the upcoming patch on the 19th, so hopefully it fixes a lot of the issues that we're all having. Yep. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the state of the game right
Mm.
now. I'm gonna be honest,
Hmm.
guys. I'm enjoying it. Okay, but if I have to be honest, the state of the game right now is not really good. You know, it's not doing so well, especially on Steam. And if you saw all of the reviews on Reddit and stuff, a lot of people are having issues. So right
On
now,
said what? On said, let me cannonball into controversial.
yes, let me cannonball here, okay? But you know, I'm actually gonna play the devil's advocate because, like I said before, I do want to support the devs. I actually am enjoying the update despite me crashing every single time. But you know, I'm still enjoying it. You know, I get to kill behemoths and stuff, so that should pretty good. I do enjoy the part where you switch weapons and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, the switching weapons is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Combos.
I know a lot of people who don't use the excuse me,
Yep,
who don't use the weapon swap combos, which is kind of sad
I know.
because they're such cool combos.
Yeah, the animations are really cool, especially like the sword and the,
Right?
when you use the sword and the war pipe. Really awesome.
For
Okay.
me, it's sword and axe because whenever you switch from sword to axe, you hit the behemoth like twice with your axe.
Yep.
Because and for me, it's almost every time a crit. And then for axe to sword, you kind of do like a little spin move.
Yep. So I still gotta master some of them because there's a lot of combinations. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
I can definitely help you master axe and sword.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that in the training grounds. But yeah, like the state of Dauntless right now, like I said, guys, we're on the second week of the update releasing. You know, I'm not gonna like be harsh on this or anything like that. I like the game. I'm enjoying the game. So I understand that there's gonna be a few bugs and stuff on the first few weeks of the update releasing.
Yeah.
So that's normal. It's normal for every game. So if you look at games like what was the game that released oh god. There was another game that released. I forgot. Like it was like Destiny. It was like a Destiny-like game. I forget the name of it.
Oh, the First Descendant?
No, but there's also one of the games that had like major issues releasing updates and stuff like that. But it was like a Destiny-like game.
Oh my god, don't even get me started on the issues that Power World first had.
Oh, fucking Power World, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Power World had a lot of issues. Especially on console, bro. I would like go through the freaking floors and everything. Oh man, it was
Oh
ridiculous.
god. There was certain times where it would just throw out a completely different thing that I just wanted it to throw out, and then it would fire my musket for no reason.
I'm trying to remember the name of that game that I freaking... It's like a Destiny-like game. It's like a shooter-looter type thing.
Shooter looter? Was it released in 2024?
No, it was like long ago.
Long ago. Okay, like your long ago, so like 1860?
Shut up. No, man. It's like I think it was like 2019ish and 2020. Well, not even that.
2020.
Long. Outriders.
That wasn't even long ago. Oh,
Outriders.
one of you old?
What? But yeah, Outriders released updates, you know, and it was like so poorly for the first few weeks and stuff like that. So yeah, it's understandable, you know, if a game takes like weeks for it to like become good on the first updates. What were you saying now?
Hans, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to feel old real quick?
Sure, why not?
2017 was nearly 8 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that. Thank you for making me feel old. I can feel the back pain now. Appreciate it. You know, my back is already fucked up, but you know, it's okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, like, no game, especially a live service game, ever releases an update that is actually, good and perfect on the first few weeks. So it takes time. So yeah, that is pretty much the state of the game.
One year later, it's even more like it's even worse.
At that point, we just give up.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm not a dilf. You're a dilf. Oh, there you
Who
go.
called you that?
Krampus called me a dilf. Yeah. Last thing I do want to talk about, guys, is I made a video yesterday. I want to support the devs, and I also want to expose Fort Labs. So if you guys can share this video right here and make it go viral in the Dauntless community, that'll be great. It's just to bring more awareness to people, to let them know what's actually going on within Phoenix Labs, because a lot of people are blaming the actual devs, and the devs are also getting death threats from some people, which is ridiculous, to be honest. So yeah.
Yeah, but like realistically, what are they gonna do? Because I feel like Aurelia, like if somebody tried to threaten Aurelia, she would look at them and then pistol whip them across the nose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, like the point I'm trying to make is we have to be the actual change, and we have to like come together as a community. We have to make change from within. You know what I mean? So if we can, if we stand by the devs can probably help us get our message out there towards Forte Labs, and maybe there could be a change.
That's true. Also, Hans, by the way, Aski said that you need to do the dishes.
Fuck him. He can do his own dishes.
No, he said that you're the wife. He said that you're the wife, so you're both the wife.
He's the yeah, we are a lesbian couple. So
yeah, I know.
He's the wife. God damn it. I'm the man here. I'm the stallion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people like.
I'm relaying this information.
Yeah, so let him know. Let him know I'm the stallion in this relationship. God damn it. He's the cat. Time to get back in the kitchen. But yeah, some people are blaming the devs, and it's not entirely the devs' fault, because they don't have control on this. They just make it, they construct the actual like game and stuff, but they don't come out with like the planning and all of that, and the release dates and stuff like that. So all of that, it goes to like Forte Labs and stuff because of the deadline. So if we can bring more awareness of this to other people, we can hopefully like maybe have the devs, stand with us, let Forte know that, hey, we change.
It's frustrating to me.
What?
You know Virgo, right? Member in our server.
Yeah.
Even him is starting to say, because I just opened my phone to Dauntless chat, said update blows, dead game.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to like get people to be more aware of.
Yeah.
Because it's not actually the dev's fault.
It's not. Yeah. It really isn't.
So yeah, it's understandable that, right now the state of the game is fucked up. That's understandable, but at the same time we gotta be looking at the people who are actually responsible. It's not actually the devs.
Yeah, but even then, the parent company isn't gonna care. Like, even if we share it everywhere we can, would we really make enough noise to attract their attention?
But you see, that's the thing, though. That's better than doing nothing. If we just don't do anything, then the game is just gonna go kapooey. At least we're fighting for the game. The game that we actually love. So if we make our voices heard, the devs can actually increase the volume of our voice. Maybe send a letter to Forte Labs saying, hey, our community is really not liking these changes. Can we maybe work towards something better? You know what I mean?
Or he's gonna laugh in our face.
I mean, I'd rather have somebody laugh at my face than doing nothing, you know what I mean? Because at least I know that I tried.
I agree with that. It's just I'm just saying like I don't think they would change.
Yeah. But at least we can try.
Also, Krampus has a point. Some people do just like blaming the devs.
Yeah, because they're jumping on hate bandwagons. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one dude who they go, "Man, I hate the devs," and I said, "Why do you hate the devs?"
Yeah, they never explain why.
And they said, "I don't know. I was sent here from Twitter to say that I hate the devs."
Jumping on bandwagons.
And I was like, "Okay," and I explained it to them, and they go, "Oh my god, that's awful."
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all of this for this podcast. There was definitely a lot to talk about.
A lot of controversial stuff.
Yep, a lot of controversial stuff. A lot of
mainly brought up by Constanoli. Yeah.
Yep. A lot of owl skill issue. You know, it's like
that was mainly a skill. That was mainly
issue, you know.
But
he's gonna get cooked later. Yeah, we're gonna have some chicken, some lime juice later on. You know. So. Yeah, but yeah, guys, in all honesty, right now, the state of the game isn't doing that great, you know, but that's okay, you know, nothing, Rome wasn't built overnight, basically, you know, and it's okay, as long as we're having a good time, as long as we're still supporting the devs, they see that, you know, the changes that we want, so, what?
I want to know something?
What?
I know a lot of people who say Rome wasn't built overnight, which, granted, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But also, at the same time, there was one person who literally sculpted the Roman Colosseum out of chocolate in one night.
Okay, but that was a small thing. That was small, man. Make it bigger.
No, like it was like detailed. And it was big. Like it was like couch size and detailed.
Okay, but couch size is not like country size, though.
That is true.
So there's no difference. And then Krampus said, I just hope the situation improves, but the situation is bad, but also catastrophized. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will improve, you know, because there's a lot of feedback going on right now. So the devs are definitely, you know, working on it. So yeah, I think it's definitely gonna improve. We just gotta give it a chance. We gotta, you know, have hopes. We have to
got high hopes for a living.
Yeah. You know, I see people already quitting and stuff, saying that Dauntless is dead. How the heck can you tell? It's only the second week, bro. It's only the second. How the heck can you tell that the game is dead? Nothing is certain.
It's wild.
Yep. When it's over,
genuinely
then
just straight up wild to me.
Exactly. You know, the funny thing is, like, these are people that say, oh, they love the game, you know, they've been enjoying the game, they're a fan of the game, then why are you saying this, bro? That makes no sense.
And then they look at the game and go, I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, I used to love this game, I used to be a fan of this game, but now this game is dead. Never explain why.
Like, yeah, that, and also at the same time, if you're going to Dauntless Official just to rant, you should know that you're not going to be heard out at all.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because the last person that tried to rant when Frost was already, like, kind of frustrated.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, literally, Frost looked at them and said, alright, have a good day. Slammed him with a ban.
Yeah, I think Reddit is, like, the most toxic place for this right now. Yeah.
Probably.
It's funny, though, because there's also people that quit playing Dauntless after Reforce, you know, release, and now they come back, and now they act so surprised that the game has changed. Yeah, you quit ever since Reforce came out. Why are you surprised?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I don't know. People are wild.
Yeah. But that is all for this podcast, guys. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me explain the situation, and hopefully things get cleared in the future and things get better for Dauntless. I am enjoying the game. Owl, are you enjoying the game?
I'm enjoying the game.
Yep, we're enjoying the game. I'm gonna cook Owl later. If you guys want a piece of him, just let me know. I'll DM
Well,
you some,
that's not true.
I'll DM you some chicken drums, some chicken wings.
He's lying, guys. He's not gonna cook me.
Yeah, we're gonna cook Owl. We're gonna have a big
I'm
party.
too valuable to be cooked.
Exactly. That means that
We've established this before.
The chicken is juicy at this point, so it's he must be cooked. Anytime Hans uwu. Yeah, but thank you guys, for dropping by. Really does mean a lot. I appreciate your time and support. As always, I'm gonna try to convince Kazak, if he's around, to maybe come to the podcast next Saturday. And if he does, then we'll have a podcast next Saturday. But if not, then we'll probably won't have a podcast next Saturday because there won't be anything to talk about. So, yeah.
I could also try. I could also probably try to convince Brent.
Oh yeah, Brent too as well. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be awesome.
Brent, behemoths.
Yep. So if we
Brent
can actually,
Brent is Mr. Behemoth himself.
Yes. He is the dev that actually works on them.
Yeah. What really sucks is that we can't DM devs.
Yeah, I mean, we can when they're not busy. You just gotta ask them first.
That's true. But, I'm saying, because, one of the... Here, hold on. Let me give you an example of something that I noticed.
Yeah.
So, on Thundersoul, there's the passive is called energetic. After a perfect dodge, your next attack generates 100% bonus meter.
Yep.
It doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's a little bug right now. I also noticed that. Because I was using it earlier.
Because I also have the talent set up for it, which is, for me, it's increased the duration of energetic by 1 second. You deal 100% more stagger on your next attack when you gain energetic, and you cause a 120% damage shock explosion when you gain energetic, and none of that is happening.
Yeah, so, like we said, there's still some bugs happening, so hopefully the patch fixes it. And if not, there's always the next patch, so, yeah. But yeah, I would like to have Kazak or Brent on the podcast. It will be nice to have a sort of inside point of view as to the process of this update, get their opinions on this update as well. So yeah,
what I'm curious if Forged is online right now.
Probably.
If Forged is online,
maybe. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast here. Al, do you have anything to say before we end things?
Let's see. No, besides, Hans is broke, so make sure that you subscribe and like, and,
Still.
and, hit the notification bell so then you don't miss another one of these.
Yep, so the usual. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Oh, and yell at Hans in the Discord to make owl emojis.
I probably will. I gotta make one. I gotta make one for the thumbnail for the next podcast. So
yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for the next podcast. Like I said, if we have a dev coming on the next podcast, we'll have one next Saturday. If not, we'll still have a podcast next Saturday. I just gotta figure out what we're gonna talk about. So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Know what I just thought about? We could do one of the kind of like one of the old podcasts where it's like me, you, and somebody else just running Gauntlet.
Yeah, we can try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make the owl emojis. I'll probably make some tonight. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you.